Hey everybody, Adam Warner here from WPProBusiness.com. Today's video will be a tutorial and overview video of the Simple Page Tester plugin from Josh Kolbach. This is an incredibly simple to use split page testing plugin, and I think you're going to really love it. So let's go over here to my demo site. This is the dashboard of my demo site. You can see I'm using the latest build of WordPress, the 3.4 alpha. So this plugin does work on the latest version of WordPress, and once you install the plugin, you're going to see a menu item over here named Split Tests. So let's go ahead and choose Split Tests, and you can see that I don't have any split tests set up yet. So let me show you the front end of the site, and I've got some miscellaneous stuff here. This is all my demo stuff. So I've got a couple of pages here called Page 1 Split Test Demo Atom and Page 2 Split Test Demo Atom. So what I want to do is I want to split test these two pages, and if you're not familiar with split testing, what it means is you have the same basic content on two different pages and you have a call to action on that page, whether it's an email subscription or a product purchase or what have you. You want that reader, that user, to take some kind of action when they visit that page. So what you want to do with split testing is put a little bit different content, a few different elements of content on each page, and then judge which one does best. So what this plugin does, if I go to Pages and I go to Page 1 Split Test Demo Atom and I go to Edit, you're going to see a new meta box down here on the right side called Split Test. So in this post or page, I've got some default content here, which is just some text content. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose Setup Split Test because I want to test this page against another one. So once you do that, you'll be presented with a few options here from Simple Page Tester. You can duplicate the current page, you can choose an existing page, or you can create a new blank page. So because I have a second page already set up, I'm going to choose existing, and what you do to find that is simply search for part of the page title and that page will come up. And I'm going to select that page to use in my split test. So now what that's done is created a new split test here, and we can name that. We're going to call it Split Test 2 because I've actually already done one. And what you'll see here is your master page is page 1 and the second page is page 2. And you can choose the percentage of visits to send to each page. So I want to test these pages evenly, so I've chosen the default 50%, and of course you can change that all the way up to 100. Now what I want to do is I want to edit this second page to put some different content in there, and there's a handy edit page button here, so I'll go ahead and do that. And you can see I've already changed the content here. This is a picture of one of our dogs, and I've got the same text content in here. So what I want to do is I want to know if the page with just the text content or the page with the picture and the text gets the visitor or reader to take whatever action I want them to take on this page. So imagine for a moment that at the bottom of this page there's a subscribe now or a purchase now button. So I've already created that page, so we're going to go back to view the split test details. That takes us back to our details page, and I'm going to save this split test. And then what I'm going to do is go into a different browser here so we can start to count up a couple of visits. Okay, so I've opened up the demo site main page in Safari. It's a different browser, so we'll be able to track our visits correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and go to page 1. And what you'll see is the page 1 content, just the text. And then I'm going to go to page 2. And you'll see that this content includes the image and the text. Now, if we go back to Firefox here and to our split test, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the split test here by going back into it. And now you can see, and I paused the video so I've been there a few times, you can see that the visits have counted up for each of the pages. Now, when I look at this, I can see that the page 2 has received the most visits, so the most people taking action on that page. So what I'll want to do when my split test is done, and maybe I run this for a week or 2 weeks or a month or 6 months, what have you, I can see what page is more attractive to the user. So I'm going to go ahead and declare this page the winner, and what that does is it merges the page content together and deletes the other page. So if I declare the page the winner, I go ahead and do that. It takes me to that page with the image. I update it. And now if we go back to Safari here and refresh the site, you can see that page 1 is now gone, and page 2 is the only page that remains with the nice image of my baby there. So that's it. That is the simple page tester plugin, and I highly recommend it as a simple way to do some split tests on your WordPress pages.